Zak Hudak
Thank
is
you.
joining us now with the latest on the Harris campaign. Zak, CBS polling is showing that Harris is getting more support from voters who think the economy is doing well. Remember, she used to be polling badly in that category. What's happening? Why is that?
A major part of that, Anne-Marie, is just a change in the economy. It's that we are now at the lowest inflation rate since February of 2021. And since she's part of the current administration, she is automatically tied to that. That means voters are seeing prices go down, and as a result, they are supporting her more when it comes to the economy. I think there's another piece of this as well, though, and it's that she has been a little bit more effective than former President Trump has been on messaging on the economy. We've seen in recent weeks, both of them release economic plans aimed at bringing government spending down, bringing prices down. However, they had different ways of going about it, and a big part of VP Harris's plan was to target price gouging, to target companies that have, through COVID and beyond, gouged customers going to buy groceries and things like that. And I think that really resonated with voters, particularly in these battleground states.
So Harris has raised $27 million at a New York fundraiser over the weekend. I think this was a record, or it's close to one. If it's not a record, you would know better than me. A lot of people may not realize that a lot of the spending actually happens in the final days leading up to an election. So raising $27 million is important because it's crunch time, right?
That's absolutely right, Anne-Marie. This is the latest in what has really been a booming season for VP Harris with fundraising. This past month, we saw her in the DNC triple the fundraising from former President Trump's campaign in the RNC. And you're absolutely right. The closer we get, the more important that money is, because these candidates need to get on the airwaves in battleground states and in the population centers of those battleground states. And that gets more and more expensive the closer we get, and more important the closer we get, because the last ads that these voters see are going to be the ones they remember when they head to the polls in November.
And as you just heard, Donald Trump says he's not interested in another debate, but Harris keeps bringing it up over and over again. Does she want another debate, or is she just needling him, or both?
I think there is a piece that she wants another debate. It seems that the VP and her campaign view that past debate as a victory for them. And it seems that former President Trump and his campaign realized that it did not go as well as it could have for them. But there is an element to this, you're absolutely right, of posturing. Both of these candidates want to look as strong as they can and have as much of a net positive through things they can control as possible. So since the Harris campaign thinks that she is in a stronger position with this, it makes sense for her to come out and essentially challenge former President Trump. And it makes sense for him to try to get out of it, as we've seen him doing here.
Zak Hudak, thank you very much.
Thank you.